only reason why OnlyFans girls make so much money
Oh,
is
my
because they have
goodness.
customers.
That is
so.
that is very
If we're
true.
going to talk about the women and how they are dressing and presenting themselves, we have to understand and talk to the men about their desire for that. Because women are, the whole prostitution thing that you saw, their look was based upon what catches y'all's eye.
Yep.
Now,
Yeah.
if y'all were looking at, they had on a burlap sack and a turtleneck, then they would all be wearing that.
Right.
So
Right.
everybody has a freaking part to play.
Yeah.
So women that do that, they're doing it for y'all attention because y'all give it to them. It's like men will go into the strip club knowing that these women are there to take their money, but because you need to feel validated, you need to feel wanted and desired, you willing, knowingly, like we talked about the women, knowingly the choices that they make, like your friend that went over to Jamaica, that was her choice. Y'all knowingly go in there, knowingly with a pocket full of money that you should be paying your rent with. But because I need this feeling and I need to feel this, I'll go here every week. So the same way women need to, as you say, this whole prostitution culture, there's no prostitution culture without customers.
That's a fact.
So what are y'all gonna do? And how are y'all gonna change y'all appetite? Your palate has to change. So the women are only doing this to get you attention. And I believe that's why BBL culture is so prevalent, especially in the black community, because black men glorify what? Big butts.
Big
so
butts.
if you don't have that and you're not confident in who you are and you know what you are as a woman, what you have to offer, but you see all these men going crazy over tail and it causes you to feel less than, what are you going to go do? So yes, women have a part to play, but women are playing their part based upon y'all's appetite. So what y'all going to do? What,
Yeah.
Fine God.
What you think about that so far? You agree with that? Really? I don't know if I agree with that totally.
It's both our faults,
I mean,
men and women.
I do think it's both our fault for like men should stop paying for OnlyFans and shit like that. But in some sense, I think that women do that because they see other women doing it,
Yeah,
like with the BBL and shit like that. So I think they're trying to keep up with the other women.
for sure. They trying to.
So I don't think they're actually doing it for the men though. I think they are
still
doing it for attention for
because-
sure, but I think they're trying to keep up with the other women that's doing it because they see them getting in the attention. But I don't think that's what men really want. I just think it's just something that men, because men are attracted by things what they see, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you see a fat ass and big titties like that, at that point, all you really want to do is just fuck that fat ass and them big titties. You're not trying to really do anything else after that. You're just trying to fuck, and that's pretty much it. So I think women should not be doing the BBLs and all that shit like that because you're only looking for, it's it's just like you're just a fuck at that point.
Now, women don't think of it as just a fuck, because only men think about that.
But I think if you're doing that, where you're going to get BBLs and big titties, you're not really just doing it just because.
Yeah, you are. You're doing it just because you want to be a part of the circle. You want to get you want to attract the same guys that the other girls are attracting.
But that attracting, if that you're getting, is just to get fucked.
They don't think about the just get fucked. They thinking about the attraction, meeting a guy that look good, got money, a businessman. They not thinking about, oh, he just gonna fuck me and then leave me. Only niggas is thinking about fucking bitches.
I got some more I gotta say, but let's listen to some more.
Yeah, that's it. and run
Y'all
away,
better
run
find
away
them.
from that behavior.
Because it's you 100% correct, man. It's on both of our ends, to repair our culture. Because it's really disgusting when you think that a young lady could throw up an OnlyFans and make six figures, in a month.
Why is it disgusting?
Because one is men who are sitting at home having this parasocial relationship, this virtual sexual relationship where he's spending transactionally his money, lusting on this woman virtually. I mean, does not even have the gall to even meet a woman in person.
Yeah.
Right? Does not
he's
have
lame.
the gall.
Yeah, because he's lame. Because he's lame.
And I'm talking about that is truly lame to be transactionally spending money and sending SMS text messages to a woman, lusty messages
To a virtual
where
assistant,
she's
probably.
paid to engage, and as soon as those recurring payments end, all of her interest in you ends with it. It's absolutely disgusting.
It's disgusting, but you know why I think a lot of men have a problem with women who do that? Because men always talk negatively about the women that do that.
That's true.
Right.
And the
Yeah, that's true.
men.
Men don't get it. No, men do not. Men do not
I'll
get
on
it.
the men too.
You do, but as a whole, go to any of a girl on Instagram or post something about having an OnlyFans or she sell pictures of her feet or whatever. Men dog her out and tell her you didn't use your brain and blah 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 blah. You want to know the real problem with that?
What?
It's that we can just be what we are and use what we have, while you guys' value come from what you earn and what you can do.
That's true.
That's how the world sees you. So a woman can literally say, I was born with a vagina. And men like vagina. And I can say, I can put a price tag on it. I don't have to go learn anything. I don't have to go do anything. I can just lay here and be. Oh, there's a group of men that have a fetish with feet. All they have to do is take my natural born feet,
where the fuck
take
did that
pictures
come
of them.
from?
Okay, I'll spend $50 to get a little pedicure.
Yep.
And there are men that will send me money to see my feet. Men have a problem with what women can naturally be without having to put any effort because of y'all's nature.
And get what they want.
And get
They
exactly what they
Probably
want.
that.
Well, I think, but it's because it's also just a sign of just low moral value, just low integrity.
But everybody's moral value. Okay, so you're saying a woman's moral value for doing that. But here's the thing. Who said that she believes in the same morals as you do?
No, I agree.
And on top of that, like I said, all she has to do, well, society has told women that they have to be smart and work hard and do all of these things to be successful. And if she uses her body, it's a problem. Honestly, if I wouldn't do it, but I don't see a problem with that. And the reason why I don't is because
Hold on, wait. You don't see a problem with what? The OnlyFans women?
no, I don't have a problem with them. Because there's a customer base. But men want women to stop doing OnlyFans as a means to control themselves. If it's not available, I don't have to have discipline, and I'm not going to go over there.
That's not it, April.
I believe so.
Here's my opinion on that. It's the easy way out. So obviously, a woman. I mean, prostitution is an age-old business. It's
No,
like
I'm
one of the
saying same shit.
earliest economies since the
Because they have
beginning of
customers.
time.
Yep.
No customers, no business.
Because
They
they
will
have
always have
customers
customers,
and
though.
because men always have had value on the woman's womb, right? We want to be inside that thing, especially. But the thing about it is, a woman of character is going to make sure she has a standard of how she goes about putting that. Because again, it's easy. Of course, you can go about making money that way. Just like a man, I feel the same way about the man selling crack. So like, there's a customer base for crack. You know, you can go out there and you can make a lot of money slinging crack. But I mean, there's a customer base for child pornography. There's a customer base for some sick industries in this
Exactly.
world. But we gotta have a level of integrity to know not to involve in these. And if you see the repercussions and the consequences of these women that get into that industry, is so much issues that come with that, which shows that you probably shouldn't have been in that industry in the first
Now,
place.
let me ask you this. Did you have integrity when you were talking to women into sleeping with you that you had no
No,
business being with?
I had no
But
integrity.
that's what I'm talking about. Everybody's
There we go. Yeah, what you think now?
I get both parts. She lost me a little bit, and I get what he's saying when she was saying like it's a customer, and he named off a whole bunch of other customers for stuff they get sell. But like when he was saying it, like how you gotta send a message, like you're virtually, that's weird.
Yeah.
That's
See,
weird.
but where did it all start from though? Like the whole
no idea.
body changing, booty, plants, titties, whatever. That was all Kim Kardashian shit.
I mean, Sir
That's
Mix-a-Lot
kind-
said baby got back, but we just keep taking it to the extreme.
Yeah, but everybody wanted to have that Kardashian look. Everybody wanted to have the long hair, the fat asses, and the big, like they kind of started that shit. That's kind of where that shit came from. So it wasn't that men really wanted that. I think other women seeing another woman having that or doing that, and then
It's like a handbag. If
They
you
went
see
and
a
started
cute
doing it.
purse
You
and
remember when
somebody else
girls-
have it.
when girls used to do the shit when they had to put they lip.
Yeah, that was the Kylie challenge.
You see what I'm saying? That's another
Stupid.
whatever they name is.
Kardashian.
There you go.
Yeah.
that started from her.
That was dumb.
And her family started all that dumb shit. You know what I'm saying?
was real dumb.
And women looked at what's her name? Kim Kardashian, and she got famous off a sex tape. Guess what everybody started trying to do? Make fucking sex tapes.
Everybody got a sex tape.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but I think they made it popular though. They made that whole Kardashian look popular
I mean, yeah.
to where
I can give
everybody
you that.
wanted to do it. So was it that men asked for that? No. Women seen another woman doing that and then they follow suit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that all kind of stemmed, my personal opinion, that it stemmed from that. And everybody, all the women follow suit after that, even with the whole lip shit. You know what I'm saying? All that
Yeah.
plastic surgery shit. You know what I'm saying? That came from them motherfuckers doing the BBLs and all that stuff like that. And I think it kept kind of going to the extreme and bigger and bigger and bigger. And then now you get at the point now, everybody taking this shit out. Now everybody want to be natural.
Yeah, because everybody gets sick.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like,
Your body's rejecting it.
and on top of that, though, even with the niggas though, like the dudes that do. So look, I'm not putting all fault on women, right? But women nowadays do have this self of like, I don't know, like they just above everybody. So now even like that lame dude he was talking about, they're scared to approach the women. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to approach them because they feel like they're gonna get shitted on. And some dudes do get shitted on. Even the
Yeah.
dudes that's not the lame still get shitted on.
Yeah.
And then and that's when that for some reason I think that was even back in the day when they bitch, this is, you know what I'm saying, you get that reaction, you know what I'm saying? And
yeah.
you know,
out
so-
of your field, out
so,
of your league or whatever
but
you're gonna call it.
that does not take the blame off of men that they do need to step up. They do need to get their shit together. They do need to, you know what I'm saying, not be that dude that's on the computer sending SMSs or whatever the fuck to some girl that don't give a fuck about you until you pay them their money. You know what I'm saying? So is that the fact? Is that the See, yeah, the internet fucked up a lot of dudes too, though, man.
It fucked up everything.
It was a gift and a curse.
Yeah, it showed you stuff that you wouldn't see. We knew stuff was happening in life, but it like visually, you see it, and then you just become numb to it because you're like, oh,
And I think like
another day in the neighborhood.
and that is, I do think that's the easy way out. Like he was saying, that you know, it's some women that have like that was on the verge of being, you know, I don't know, some a good. So I don't want to say they not a work class. What's that shit called? Working class citizen.
Okay.
By getting a job or whatever and working whatever they was doing, and they stopped to do OnlyFans. They like, well, fuck it. This is going to be a harder way to. This is hard to do this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go ahead and fall back on this because I know I can use my body to get what I want.
Mm-hmm.
But then, like you, but what they say, fast problems come with slow. What some shit like
Fast money come
that.
with slow problems.
You know what I'm saying? So why stop doing? That'd be all like that narrow path we were talking about because it's easier to walk through that big gate than it is to walk that narrow path.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So people should take the narrow path, but they would rather take the easier route because the easier route is wide the fuck open.
Mm-hmm.
Why would I not go through the floodgates?
Wow, you want me to do all this work?
You know what I'm saying? So
The hell?
yeah, I don't know. It's a lot, bro. Like dudes do that, guys, men, y'all got to cut that shit out, bro. Fuck all that. Get off the goddamn internet and you know that OF shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't. I think the dudes that actually watch that shit and pay for it, they don't complain about it. You know what I'm saying? It's only a handful of people that really complain about this shit. But the dudes that's been doing that shit for a while, they probably don't even give a fuck about being talked about.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
it's my
So
money. I'm gonna spend it how I want to.
you got some dudes that I think spend like $30-some, $60-some $1,000 on the OF fan. Like my nigga, what are you doing?
I'd be scared you're gonna get a stalker because you keep wanting something out of me that I can't give to you, and you sending me money and texting me. You falling in love, and I don't even know who the fuck you is.
I don't know, man. It's bad on both ends, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna just shade the women, but it's definitely bad on both ends where men need to get their shit together, and you know, well, like you said, you know, prostitution is like the oldest fashion in the world, so women are going to always resort back to that because you got some men that's going to always fall for that too. You know what I'm saying? And they fall to what they see. And men are weak when it comes to women. And there has been a lot of fights, arguments, people getting killed over women.
Mm-hmm.
Kingdoms have failed over women. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
You know what I mean? So I think that's going to just be something to go down in history no matter what.
It's just it's inevitable.
Yeah, I can't even say that word.
I know. Don't try. Don't try.
I'm mad that you said that.
Don't try.
As soon as you said it, I wanted to say it.
Don't try. I knew.
I
Don't
wanted to say that shit right after you, like, motherfucker.
Don't try.
But yeah, man, y'all niggas get your shit together. Man, man, y'all gotta step up, dog. Like, fuck all that internet shit. Go out here and get turned down, man. You gonna get a whole bunch of no's before you get one yes. No matter what it is you do, business, women, whatever. Get out there and take the reps, though. Get the reps in and, learn from that. You know what I'm saying? Take the L's. You're gonna get a lot of L's, but now you get to actually be out in the field and learn what you did wrong and how to approach. You know what I'm saying? You get to do better now. So you get the reps in, you'll be a cool motherfucker by the time you get to like that 100L.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You get to that 101, 102, you call it. You know what I mean? So
Yep.
motherfuckers gotta be not afraid to fail. Cause we're gonna all fail in something or something we have already failed in any fucking way. So why not keep getting back on that goddamn horse and keep falling off and keep getting back on? You know
Keep
what I'm saying?
on pushing.
For real. So yeah, that's how I feel about that. But what you think?
You said enough. Like.
Yeah. But